hunt for Shiny Drampa continues, and hopefully we'll get lucky with it, because yesterday we went like 48 encounters with nothing. But today's a brand new day, and we have 3 quests here with a 1 in 3 chance of it happening, and it'd be really great if we got that Shiny Drampa. So, number 1 is a Drampa, which is pretty cool, 1210, but obviously no black eyebrows, so it's not the Shiny. Number 2 is gonna be another Drampa, fantastic, 1219. We are looking for a 1249 for the hundo, and I do want that hundo. And here's number 3. I would love to go 3 for 3 on this. It is, well, okay, Drampa, but sadly, no Shiny from 3 checks like that. We are now officially in the 50s for sure, though again, it is about a 1 in 64 odd rate, so the goal is to hopefully get it within odds, because I really would rather not do it like over odds by like a lot. We just had 4 3-star raids hatch around me, and I was really hoping for just 1 Drampa, and every single one of them turned out to be Druddigon, so that's great. Hopefully that doesn't show up in these researches. Number 1 is going to be, okay, cool. Let's try that again. How about, okay, there we go, we got a Drampa. And the second one is another Drampa. All right, 1236 as well, that one's kind of up there. But yet again, no brown dragon. And here's our first in-person Drampa of the day. I cannot do any more remotes. I hit my limit last night. It is a 2037, so they are weather boosted, but I do believe we want to get a 2081, so unfortunately, this is not a good one. But in the end of the day, I don't care about the IVs right now. I really want to see that Shiny, and I just cannot get it to save my life right now. On the upside, because of that Drampa raid, I do have 3 of these completed, so we got a Drampa, 1238. How about the middle one? You are a Turtonator. Okay, 928. And the last one is another Drampa. Cool, 1213. Another in-person Drampa. This is a 2054, so slightly better, but not good enough to be Shiny, apparently. My goodness. I know I can't be frustrated yet, but it's starting to set in a little bit. In person, number 3, not Shiny still, 2046. But with that raid, we have 3 more encounters. So number 1 is going to be a Turtonator. Number 2 is a Drampa, 1220. And the third one is another Drampa, 1213. I already know the drill. We've got ourselves another Drampa here. It was a 2018, and it doesn't have dark eyebrows. The sun was in my eyes too. I wasn't sure if I was gonna see this one. Please, Drampa, I would really appreciate it if you were Shiny. You just don't want to be, though. 3 more quests. We get a Druddigon, followed up by a Drampa that isn't Shiny, of course. And then lastly, we have a Turtonator. 1 of each. Cool. Got very lucky and made it to this one, and I missed one on the way over to this one, which sucks, but it is what it is. This one is a 1985, I think I saw. So clearly, it is really bad, but it's huge, too. Oh, man, that would have been so cool if it was a huge Shiny. Oh well, let's catch this thing. This is my 3rd huge one though, so if I do end up losing any of these showcases, that's the word, I don't know why it keeps escaping my brain, but if I ever do lose any of them, I at least have the biggest one I have now, so that's perfect. Let's star that for sure, even though I'm sure this is really bad. It's the floor. Of course it is. Cool. Very shocked that wasn't a Shiny. This Drampa is a 2061, 20 off the hundo, so it's a pretty decent one, but it doesn't have good eyebrows. Come on. Drampa, I really have done a lot of encounters with you. It would be so swell if you were just Shiny. Oh, Drampa, 2055. Yep, not it. Like I keep saying, the sun being in my eyes makes it a little harder to see. 2059 is a Shiny. Yes, it does exist. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I want to see those sparkles one more time. Oh, that's just such a beautiful Shiny. And even again, a 3rd one for good measure. There we go. Okay, you know what? Let's actually catch this thing now. Let's throw the Pineapple Berry. We are going to get it as soon as we hit it. Oh, man. I am very happy that we got this thing, obviously. I mean, it's no surprise. We've gone a little hard for this. So let's take a look at this thing. It is a 15, 12, 14. You know what? Very happy with that. That's good. And I know it says 64 encounters, which is funny because it is a 1 in 64 odd rate, but technically there are a few in the stack, so it was a little over odds, but yeah, I cannot believe it. We freaking got this Shiny literally pretty much on odds when it comes down to this. Ah, man, I am very happy right now. Like, I can finally rest a little bit. And these researches right here will be the final 3 that I do for a little bit. So let's see what happens. Number 1 is a Turtonator, 928. Number 2 is going to be a Drampa, very cool, 1214. And last but certainly not least is a Drampa, cool, not Shiny, but that doesn't matter anymore. We got it. I still might do Drampa raids here and there because because I do want to get that hundo, you know, for the hundo decks, yada yada, but like, I'm just so relieved, you know what I mean? Like, we went hard yesterday, we were going hard today, we got lucky with quite a few Drampas spawning today, so hopefully we'll be able to get our hands on that hundo, but even if not, I know a lot of people that are doing these raids, so I might be able to flip them back and forth, you know? Might get lucky, might even get a lundo. Well, a lot of time has passed now. I went to the gym with Goku, had some dinner, yada yada, had to take care of some adult stuff. But now it's 12:55 in the morning, and I have 5 remote raids. And I'm gonna do Drampa, cause you know what, this is a Drampa video. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get another shiny in this video. Not this one though, and it is a 2030, so this one was weather boosted. Still 51 off the hundo, but FTS Slayer, thank you so much for sending it. I very much appreciate it. Hopefully we can do 4 more before I get too tired and have to wrap this thing up.
1 hour later.
Alright, never mind. It's like 2 in the morning now. Nobody sent any more raids. It is what it is. But I'm very happy that we got that Shiny Drampa. And as you can see, we have the Shiny Living Dex for Gen 7. And so far, we have every single Gen 7 Shiny, except we do not have Shiny Cutiefly or its evolution Rabombe. But I'm very glad that we got the Drampa, of course. It's a very nice Shiny. And honestly, I love when they release a Shiny as a debut. Last year, we had Turtonator, which was the dragon debut for that dragon event last time, and then I think the year before that we had Dredagon. So it's been one after another, which is pretty nice. And they're both really nice shinies in the end of the day. I really like them. But yeah, now that we have this, the dragon event can be a little bit more chill for me. I don't have to worry about not possibly even getting that shiny. But I still have some goals that I want to achieve during this dragon event. So this event is far from over, but there's a little less pressure because we got that shiny. And that big goal is to get myself a 100% Tyrunt and eventually evolve it into Tyrantrum. I know I'm using shinies here, but that's just because I have them and I'm just kind of showing them. In the end of the day, I don't care if it's shiny or not. I just really want a hundo of this thing. I've done over 1,200 Tyrunt trades and I have yet to get the hundo, which is pretty ridiculous. I've gotten like a 98 10 times. So fingers crossed we can pull that off during this event. It is in a research, but unfortunately that research also has, I think, Skrelp in it, so yeah, we have a 50-50 shot. So here's hoping. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm sure there'll be another fossil event in the future, and then we'll just go hard on it then. Or the buddy who keeps trading me those Tyruns will eventually give me that hundo. That would be cool. And you know what? Before we wrap up this video, let's claim the Field Research Breakthrough Box. Let's just see what we get from this thing. So there we go. We get Dust. We get a Remote Raid Pass. I feel like I hit the lottery on that one. I haven't seen a Remote Raid Pass in one of these in forever. I think it was like 2 months ago. Anywho, our encounter is with a Goomy. Fits the event. It's a 407, so I don't think that's really good, unfortunately. But why not? We'll catch it. We'll see how it turns out. It might actually be pretty decent. So let's see. A 407 Goomy is a 14, 12, 13. Yeah, it's fine. It's not amazing. I also don't have a hundo of this, but I expect that we're probably going to get this community day, seeing that this was the shiny for the last Go Fest. Let me know in the comments down below. Have you got that Shiny Drampa yet? Or is there something else you're hunting for? Please let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.